at the Radio Row Super Bowl event in New Orleans, and I'm Chance Duckworth, and I'm here with
Blake Grupe.
On its way. What a feeling for a rookie.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a few questions. So those of you who may not know who he is, can you please introduce yourself?
Blake Grupe, kicker for the Saints. We're here in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, so pretty excited.
Yeah. So first off, why did you first start to become a kicker? I'm sure you started off young. So what made you start to become a kicker?
Yeah, I actually didn't start till high school. My sophomore year of high school, I started kicking, and kind of showed up on Fridays. Played a lot of soccer, so I guess that's where the kicking part comes from. But started in high school. I had one walk-on offer to Arkansas State for college, and just kind of took it and ran.
So how do you handle the big moments? It might be 1 second left in the fourth quarter, and all the pressure is on you. So how do you handle those moments?
Yeah, you have to be prepared. You can't go into Sundays and then get thrown that moment and not be prepared. So, the routines that you practice, you work through during the week, those keep you ready, and so you can kind of fall back on those routines to help you kind of bridge that gap between practice and those big moments.
And I know that you rarely miss kicks, and I don't want to jinx it, but what's some things that you do you might have to mentally reset after missing a kick?
Yeah, that's not easy. You go to the sideline, and everybody's yelling at you. They're letting you hear it. But at the end of the day, you just kind of sit back and diagnose, I guess, what happened real quick, and then move on to the next one. You can worry about all the stuff that went wrong after.
All right, and what advice do you have for the younger kickers who may want to be in the NFL one day or even play professionally?
Yeah, for sure. Younger kickers, like when I was in high school, a lot of people told me I was too small. I couldn't do it. So, go out there and don't be afraid to train. Don't be afraid to try new stuff, and don't be afraid to fail. Because at the end of the day, it's going to happen every once in a while. But, you got to be ready and put yourself out there and be confident you can do it.
I thank you, Chance Duckworth.
Blake Grupe.
And we're out.